I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever.
Audio skulls all day.
You know what I'm talking about.
Somebody's constipated.
Seriously, but hit too many steroids and too much cocaine. Elizabeth, come give me another beer, please.
I remember when he proposed to her live.
What you didn't understand was I was already married.
Oh, wait, was he? Oh, shit.
Mr. Bofo.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is a whole different flow we got popping right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 10 of the Mad Scientist Lab.
That's X in Roman numerals for those that don't know.
So let's introduce ourselves first. I am, as RJ has said before, the impeccable Jared Smith, aka the visual mad scientist. This is,
And I am the pizza man. Your dough and your cheese and sauce all belongs to me, baby. Oh, yeah. And next to me... And next to me is,
If you don't know, now you know. It's your boy, Greg Robinson, but you can call me Macho Man, yeah.
That's really good.
what the fuck is going on?
Spiced up right now.
I like this energy though, for real.
It's coming in hot.
Let me squat down so y'all can see the Twitter joint. Yeah.
For the ones watching video, look at the
Hey,
screen.
like, subscribe,
Greg is still talking.
share, please, thanks, and thank you.
It's not gonna stop, RJ.
The whole podcast. All right, Jared. So, episode 10, everybody.
Episode 10.
Welcome.
Welcome
Very landmark event for us.
to the lab.
Double digits, if you could just bring it.
All 10 digits, yeah. Episode 10.
Or
That's how I
five,
like it.
or five, and you're cut off. But okay, never mind. Go ahead. What were you saying, RJ?
I don't know what I was saying. I was saying, hello, Jared. Welcome to episode 10 of the Mad Scientist Podcast Lab. And
That works too.
Yeah, that works too. And so we're gonna kick things off with something really good because we've been listening, baby. We've been listening.
I'm sure y'all are wondering why I'm wearing this lab coat and these goggles. Well, these are my the visual mad scientist goggles. We're gonna go into you know what? I feel like I want to go to Italy.
Italy,
Yeah,
the shape of a boot.
the shape of a boot.
Oh, the boots that the Macho Man
Wait,
once wore.
Speaking, doesn't it always look like Sicily's getting kicked like a football by the boot? But
I don't know that.
Getting its ass kicked, yeah.
yeah. Oh shit.
Oh shit, though, planet Earth.
We are high above, and we'll get into why we're high above Italy.
Discretion is advised.
This is a particular
Tripping
this is a
out, Mean
particular
Gene.
reason that we kind of chose this.
Are we in space?
We are in space,
Am I
sir.
looking at Italy? Yeah.
Yes, the boot is right behind you. The boot, and then Sicily's right behind RJ. If you look over
I will
here,
lean down.
Sicily's down
I will
here.
take the mic with me.
This is Italy, and then the boot is down where Greg is. I can't reach that far. I'm too
All that
short.
light pollution in the air.
Oh,
They can't see
speaking-
the
okay.
stars.
Now you're getting into my world.
Oh, Jared,
Now-
tell us your world.
The
Let us know where you're trying to
reason-
go.
the reason I chose this background is because it gives us a chance to talk about a few scientific things and renewable energy type stuff. All the yellow lights that you guys see back here. Oh, damn,
Is my head in the way still?
no,
That
but
would be
it's just the orientation is weird.
Okay.
See this big bright yellow spot right here. This is probably a major city. I couldn't tell you what city it is.
I believe it might be Rome.
Could be Rome.
Yeah.
Could be Rome. But you see the bicep too.
Rome, where the bison roam.
No, the bicep is there too.
He's got the guns out. Yeah.
Julius Caesar.
So
King Leonidas couldn't see what I see right now. Yeah.
all right. Can I finish this real quick? Can I finish this real
I
quick?
don't know. Can you?
All right. So this little spot right here is a yellow spot. It is probably a major city, and this is the lights from space that you can see. All the little yellow lights are just that produces light pollution. That produces light pollution, which is hard for people to see the actual stars. So you would have to go deep into like the desert or somewhere to be able to see
the desert,
all
gotta take a walk.
all the lights. So that's one thing we
Take a
wanted to
little
talk about.
siesta. Yeah.
Turn your lights off if you want to see lights and have your city like produce.
Don't look at your phone. No laptops.
All right, Randy.
Yeah.
It's time for Randy to leave the building.
I don't know about that one.
R.I.P. Randy Savage.
Yeah. Elbow
The
drop.
other thing,
Randy Savage. Randy Savage.
All right.
Okay, so but Jared, what you were saying earlier is that I believe you saw him with the stars, even with all the pollution, with your night vision goggles on. Is that correct?
something similar to that, yes. And when I was in California, we're out in the middle of the desert. If you're in a major populated city where there's a bunch of lights, where like this area up here is,
Okay.
if you're in that type of area, you're not going to be able to see anything but the strongest light, the strongest stars, the biggest stars, or the closest stars to us.
Biggest star shining bright. Yeah.
But
Biggest stage.
if you're-
God's green earth.
if you're in a place
The
that is
universe.
less polluted by light, not just air pollution, but light pollution. If you're in an area that's less polluted by light, you will be able to see even the Milky Way dust, like the star dust from the galaxy. You can see the actual Milky Way, and you can see the brightest stars, and you can see a bunch of billions and billions of stars.
Speaking of dust.
Gold dust. The other reason I wanted to bring this up is because if you look up here, and a lot of people don't ever see
Can you still see 'em?
this type of picture. Yeah, you can see it, but right here,
Well, I am wearing
and
shades.
all the way across is Earth's atmosphere that you can see from space.
Otherwise known as the ozone layer. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the ozone layer, but that is the atmosphere of the Earth. That is what's protecting us from space.
All you gotta know is it's high up, man.
Looks like it looks like some sci-fi shit. That shit's
It
crazy.
might be
We look
something
like some sci-fi shit.
but
Yeah, we
it's
do.
real, man. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're done with the science stuff. So can I take this off and go back to normal, please?
I love the jacket, by the way.
Oh,
Or
thank
excuse me, the coat.
the coat.
The
This is a
coat.
lab coat.
Okay,
he's
well, Jared
definitely
Smith.
wearing
Yeah,
a lab
y'all
coat.
carry on.
He's the doctor. The doctor of doom. The podiatrist of panic.
Jared Smith. 7-time jiu-jitsu champion. 4-time king of the ring.
Can break your wrist in 2 moves.
Break your balls without touching them.
Okay. All right.
All right.
The energy, man.
Yeah. All right. So, do we have to be serious now?
You mean you can be cool, but like I'm tired of the Randy Savage shit.
My
Yeah, I'm
bad,
sure.
man. My bad. I just had to come in hot. Coming in hot, yeah.
I can see much better now without those glasses on.
Well, maybe that's my problem. So,
Oh, you look cool though.
oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
them joints
Thanks.
look- yeah, swaggy.
Appreciate that. I am cool in space. Yeah. All right. So, are we? So we're ditching the entertainment beaker intro for technical difficulty.
I can add
difficulties.
it. I can add it in post.
Okay.
All right. So, what we were going to discuss, I mean,
This
I guess
week.
first, or did we?
This
Did
week.
We, this week.
Yeah.
Is the Joker film that's been getting early screenings.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've read personally, the film is
magnificent in the sense of just, I guess, being a good film. You know, the Joker is a character that has no origin. There's many interpretations of that, and Greg and Jared are very knowledgeable in that aspect, and kind of. But the thing is that this is not a movie that's based off of comic book knowledge. This is just somebody's interpretation of who the Joker is and who he becomes. And we all saw the trailer, so I wanted to see what you guys thought about that, or
1
2
second.
cents.
Go ahead.
Oh,
I just had it.
And make it clap.
You never know. You never know.
no, you clap. Sorry.
Well, what I thought about it was, I thought that it showed what society today can do to a person. One part that really kind of, I don't want to say disturb. I guess it did disturb me when he was sitting on the bus and he was playing. He was kind of like making faces at the kid, and the kid was enjoying it and laughing and just being like a kid. And then the parent or the mom turned around, "Will you leave my boy alone?" Like, what? What's the problem? Like, this is This is part of society right now. Like, no one wants to be friendly. And what happened to like the
He
village?
looks like a creep.
The village ranger tribe. Man, I don't. That's judgy shit. No, I don't think so. I think he was just the kid was laughing. He wasn't like
Yeah,
trying
the kid
to
was
snatch
genuinely
kid
having a
up.
good time with him on the bus.
Oh.
It only until his mother said something
Yeah.
was when she acknowledged
And
it.
he was like, sorry, sorry, but again, that shows our society how you automatically assume he looks like a creep just because he's playing with this kid. Like, no, he's not. He wasn't doing anything
not that he
harmful.
was playing with the kid. I'm just saying Joaquin Phoenix's interpretation of what's his name, Arthur? Supposed to be
Yeah,
Arthur
that's-
Flisk, not Flisk.
Yeah, he's a little creepy
Flicker
looking,
or something.
a little bit.
And
I mean, this is my opinion.
in that scene, he looked like a normal person to me.
Well, when you say
I mean, yeah, there's some creepy looking people out here, man.
so
you
do
know
you,
what I'm
do you
saying?
mean
I get
creepy
it.
in
It's normal people.
in the way he looks, or in creepy in the way he carries himself?
Just how he looks in the
Background's
movie.
dope.
He
But
looks
yeah,
a little
keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, he looks but I mean, first of all, it's the Joker, so yeah, he's gonna be. He's not the hero.
What I think you're not compartmentalizing the way we are. We're looking at it as, all right, this scene, this person was doing this. He was playing with this. He was making jokes with a child, which is normal shit. A kid comes around and he's laughing and you make him laugh.
Yeah,
I don't.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong.
I think you're looking at the overall of the trailer and what the Joker is.
yeah.
But what the whole point of the trailer was to say he went from being this normal guy who just wanted to be a comedian, and then society fucked him up progressively.
Do you? Well, hold on, that's a crazy question. So, no, I believe people have their limits.
I'm just joking.
Oh,
LOL. So, but I believe people have their limits. But do you feel like he didn't have to give in to all that pressure that was thrown his way and become the?
I think what happened was he didn't have a support system, and
Support. Yeah, that's actually okay.
No.
That's a good answer, man. I think that's a very good answer for a lot of reasons.
And I think that people nowadays,
A little bit of perspective.
yeah, if they separate themselves from their support system and they live in their own heads, that's when things become a problem.
Yeah,
This is
sounds correct, man.
some other shit.
No, it's
No,
not.
man, it's
my own life experience.
No. That's. I think that's
Our
a lot
life
of people.
experience.
Yeah, I think a lot of us
We don't
could
have
relate
get
to
into
that.
No, we don't. I'm just saying. I'm just.
Parallels.
This is what it. Yeah, this is what the movie is portraying, and that's why I think a lot of the articles or headlines that I read. I haven't really read into any articles, but a lot of them have been saying this could be
What that is.
bad because of the whole mental health thing that's going on right now in the world, I would say, but more so in America because
of everything that's been going on with
Right.
obviously
everything.
mass
Just-
shootings.
Just
and,
not
and,
even that, just everything.
just but still, I think that's where the and
They were
we
trying to
will try to
parallel
not obviously get too deep into that, but
Yeah.
you got people going into schools and public places taking out
Feeling like outsiders.
feeling like outsiders or whatever it is that's going on in their head, taking it out on society and
But it's a lack of support or a lack of what they feel is a support system. Like some people have to recognize the fact that people do give a fuck about them, even if they don't think people give a fuck about them.
and that's people that don't know that, they should always understand that's a very comforting thing, because if you have that level of comfort, especially with people that you know, it's a very positive thing. If you might not get it right away, or it might not sink in at that moment, but you'd be surprised that there are a lot of people in the world that have to deal with these problems. That's not excusing the behavior of everything that's going on.
Definitely not.
But we're obviously talking about the side effects of God knows what on somebody's mind and shaping their behavior.
And this is the most extreme version that we're probably going to see as far as that, because we all know from the comics and everything, the Joker's, although he's probably my favorite villain, is probably him, then Darth Vader. We're gonna see, like, I feel like we're gonna see the real fucking Joker. Like, what Heath Ledger was the man. He was dark and twisted, but he was also comical. I think this one is gonna be dark and twisted.
What, to
like,
the extreme, or
to the extreme, but it's still gonna be funny. Like, I want to see the comic in his darkness. You know what I'm saying?
The Joker's always just trying to make himself laugh at the end of the day.
That makes sense.
He doesn't like
He doesn't care about what other
once
people
once
think.
he stops feeling like trying to make other people laugh. It's like, well, shit, what's funny to me? Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna gas this whole fucking
Yeah, but what's the
the
humor
bank
in it?
or, like, the
But
bank.
what's the humor in that?
to him.
No.
I think it depends on the scenario
He
he's
knows
in.
the good Jokers know how to show the humor, no matter who it is, even though it could be the darkest fucking thing.
Was always a dark joke at the end of whatever they're doing. Like, there's a punchline.
Yeah.
Like the
But
punch.
that's the ultimate. That's a comedian.
But the punchline is usually at the expense of like somebody else's life.
Yeah,
when it
but
comes
that's
to the
what-
Joker.
yeah.
That's the Joker.
So, but besides the Joker, I mean, being the the clown prince of crime and all that, and Darth Vader, I think my third favorite villain, and this is kind of stretching it. Well, it depends on is Al Pacino as Michael Corleone in The Godfather.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
But is he really a villain though?
Yeah. That's
He's a villain? No, he's not a villain.
Well, it depends on how you look
He's
at
the
it.
head of the family.
Yeah. But that's what we want to see. But how does this society depict him?
Wait a
You know?
minute. You know that's my favorite movie of all time, right?
Yeah, I think it's a
It's
Godfather.
about two, part two, right?
One.
One?
Wow.
Yeah, because that shows.
We got some time to talk about this?
Yes.
Yeah,
man,
of
go.
course. Let's go.
Dude, that is my favorite movie of all time.
Oh wow, didn't know that.
Like, literally, that is the one. Like, I'm not just saying this.
We had a
Had a spill.
nuclear meltdown, folks.
But no, Godfather 1, like everybody loves the Godfather 2. I kind of count them as a part 1 and 2 of one long movie.
Okay.
But the thing
I agree with that.
about the Godfather, wow, I can't believe we went here.
Hey, let's go, man. Go.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going. But this is going, I just gotta get my little, you know what I'm saying? Like the basically
Look like Blues Brothers right now.
like see the thing about Michael Corleone didn't see himself as a villain. Okay.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the movie, he was trying to live the American dream.
Exactly.
He-
He was a Marine. Hoorah.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
You know, he joined the military. He saw his family as criminals.
Marines.
He knew he knew who his family was. The thing about Michael Corleone is he knew himself, and he was running from himself the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He started to lie to himself. That's what he was doing the whole first 2 movies after a certain point, until he fell. You know what I mean? He fell from this innocence that he wanted to perceive. He felt he had this squeaky clean image. You know, at the beginning of the movie when they're at Kay's wedding, not Kay is his wife.
Yeah.
When they're at his sister Connie's wedding,
Yeah.
you know, he's talking to Kay and he's like, you know, he's pointing out all these criminals at the wedding. You know what I'm saying? He's pointing them out, reading out their resumes to this woman that he wants to marry, this American woman that he wants to marry, not a Sicilian. You know what I'm saying? Not a, you know, a typical what his family would want him to marry.
Yeah. Luca
Or
Brasi.
what he would, at the end of the day, he would need to become who he ends up becoming. But he's reading these things off after he came back from war, and he's saying, you know, that's Luca Brasi, you know. Say, oh, he like, you look at him, he's a big goofy guy, but he's like, yo, he's the, you know, most fierce hitman in New York. You know what I'm saying? And he's nervous to meet my father. Like, he's so nervous that he's
Reciting the lines.
reciting a
what he's going to
speech
say
to
to him. Yeah.
Yeah, just to thank him
I'll
for
come
being
to you
there.
on the day of your daughter's
Yeah,
wedding.
he didn't even ask him a question. He came to offer his services.
Offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the most fierce hitman is scared of his father. He knows exactly who he is and what he's doing, but he's like, okay, I got 2 brothers. They can handle that. I'm going to be whatever my father wants me to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to be my father wants me to be a congressman. He's kind of a John F. Kennedy type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even his father, what's his damn name? I'm fucking up right now. It's my favorite movie.
Who? Like The Godfather?
Vito. Even Vito.
Marlon Brando?
No, Vito. Vito Corleone is his father.
Yeah, Vito Corleone, yeah.
Even Vito, like later in the movie, tells him, he's like, I never wanted this for you. You know, Santino, you know, I thought he would be the Don. Fredo, well, you know, Fredo's retarded.
Fredo's a dick. Fuck Fredo.
Fredo's slow. Fredo wasn't retarded. Fredo was spurned. That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But Michael's whole thing was trying to deny who he was, and by the end of the movie, he was like, "I'm the Don."
Go ahead.
Hey,
Good.
do it.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure,
Yeah, Fredo's.
because when I switch back
That's
and
a
forth, I
good
can know.
shit.
Yeah, he's, you know what I'm saying, he fell from grace. His fall was seeing his father, you know what I'm saying, who he had all this admiration for, get gunned down in the streets. And then he saw, but then,
yeah. You know what's crazy, man, is that when I hold on.
no,
When I very first saw that film, many years ago, dude, when he got killed, when he got shot up in the streets, dude, I was like, oh shit, like,
Came out of nowhere.
isn't this the main protagonist of the film?
Yep.
You know, and I thought he was dead.
Yep.
But you see the backstory of how, yeah, as you've been saying, Michael
And you
becomes into power.
but the turn, Michael's turn, when he and I'm trying to tell you, man, I've watched this movie so many times, studied it, watched numerous videos online about it, but I've always noticed when his turn, when he was like, oh, I'm made for this, was when after they shot Vito and he was in the hospital, it was so many people conspiring against him.
Oh, and he started moving his dad out of the hospital bedroom.
The powers that were trying to kill his father got they had the police under their pocket.
Oh yeah, and he comes outside and
So
everything.
they basically cleared everybody out
Yeah.
of the fucking hospital because they were going to come kill him.
And they had the one guy he was standing outside with. He said, "Hey, just put your hand in your coat like this."
He came to pay his respects. He was one of the guys that was at the wedding. He was just like, I just want to pay respect for your father because, you know, he did so much for me. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't a gangster.
Yeah.
But Michael realized what was happening in that moment. He was like, yo, the police are in it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody powerful is trying to kill my father right now. So it's just me, this nurse, and we got to get him out this room. So they move him.
The power of storytelling, man.
You know what I'm saying? They move him. And next thing you know, he sees somebody walking up, and he's hiding with his father. He sees somebody walking up, and he's like, yo. He comes out, he's like, who are you? Like, no gun on him. He's like, oh, I'm Enzo. I am the florist or whatever. I'm here for your father. He's like, all right, some bad men are coming here to help hurt my father. Come outside with me. So he goes outside, no gun, just a fucking florist next to him. He looks at the guy. He pops his collar up.
Yeah.
He's like, look tough, motherfucker, because we about to see some shit. You know what I'm saying? We about to go through it. And he puts his hand in his pocket. And he puts his collar up, and they kind of stand out front of the hospital and look tough. And he sees a car drive past, a bunch of hitmen coming to kill his father. He's just standing out there, nothing in his hands, holding his fucking car keys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when the car comes up, they're like, "Oh, there's some people out here. He got some protection." So they drive off. Fucking, he pulls a cigarette out, offers it to the fucking guy. The guy's shaking. He's shaking so bad he can't even light the cigarette. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he holds him up.
And then he lights the cigarette one pull. It's like, oh shit, I'm calm as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's when he started to realize I'm made for this shit, because he's been to war. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing it for his family. That's why over and over throughout the series he was saying, I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it for my family.
Yeah.
But he, at some point, he didn't realize that he started lying to his family. He started lying to his wife, saying, you know, in 5 years we'll be legitimate. You know what I mean? Over that course, over that power, he just realized, like, yo, this is who I am. And at the end of Godfather 3, which is not the greatest movie in the world, he ended up dying alone. He lost everybody. He lost his whole family.
Yeah, fell out of the chair and everything.
Yeah, his daughter died. His daughter was murdered from somebody trying to kill him.
God, I hated that ending.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, it worked.
I mean, it in
You know what I'm saying?
the sense of storytelling,
it was just
I hated that ending.
It was the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? Some movies weren't that great. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get that artistic. You couldn't get that 1970s artistic. They were trying to do too much.
But it's all storytelling at the end of the day. And
Yeah. So I mean, Michael Corleone ended up being the villain.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was the villain to his own family. He killed his brother. You know what I'm saying? He, murdered numerous people. But it was all in the service of himself, his family. He's almost like Walter White in Breaking Bad. He kept saying, I did it for my family. I did it for my family. Last episode,
Nice parallel.
Yeah, he visited his wife and said, you know what? I did it for me because I liked it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that could be like the Joker is like, you know what? I like this shit. Like, it's bad.
I think Bryan Cranston, as Walter White, is some of the best acting I think I've possibly ever seen in my life.
Well, we can go into that also. I don't know if you guys seen the little short teaser they have.
No, here, can you pull it up, or do you not want to?
We'll link it.
Here, link it.
It's the trailer for the. It's
I'm
called.
afraid to pull anything up.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to slow the video down.
Nah.
It's a movie called El Camino.
El Camino.
It's coming out on Netflix. It is
Let's see what happens.
It's supposed to be the. We'll link it.
Yeah, we'll link it.
I'm pretty sure people saw it by now, but the movie's called El Camino. It's coming out on Netflix, I believe, in November, and it's supposed to be the continuation of the Breaking Bad story, basically telling what happened to Jesse Pinkman after the.
The events of the series.
I'm not gonna play it, but I want to see. I want to test for this also, just to see.
While you're looking this up, do you know what a series that I don't really think gets a whole lot of credit for? It does, but it doesn't low key. Is True Detective.
The second season on series.
The second season, yeah.
The second season.
Well, I liked it, but I didn't think it was good as the first and the third.
Oh, it was terrible. It wasn't even like. It was bad. It was really bad.
Okay. The second season was bad, right?
It was really bad.
Yeah. The first one was Matthew McConaughey and
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. Yeah. And you can't think of a
Woody Harrelson's a dope ass actor.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, he's so good at what he does, man. Go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut. I don't want to cut anybody
off.
No,
you're good.
The horror movie, the 2.
Zombieland?
Zombieland 2. Oh, bro. I'm psyched because they brought everybody back.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. Mm-hmm. And, like, I feel like they're going to keep the continuity. It's going to be, like, it's just them been fighting zombies for the last however many years.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to be pretty dope, actually.
Yeah. It's gonna be fire.
The DOP.
The DOP. Yeah. So there's the El
the
Camino.
camera?
There's
yeah.
a little picture of the El Camino.
I look like a fucking Fortnite character.
It's like a Fortnite. Oh, yeah, you do.
The John Wick Fortnite character.
Oh man, I was watching John Wick last night, man.
I still haven't seen the third one.
No, I haven't seen.
I
the
haven't
third
either.
One.
That's crazy.
No,
I'm just
no,
waiting for it to come on TV. That's it. Oh, come on, cable. It should be there already.
It's
I think
probably on the Fire Stick.
Have y'all seen John Wick?
No, it sounds like a weak ass porn.
Oh my God, no. John Wick,
bitch.
I saw John Wick come across my Twitter feed. The other
What?
day.
Wait, when you say weak, you mean WEAK?
Yeah, EAK.
You do that every fucking time. Beaker, BEKE. First of all, Greg be on Black Twitter. He's not on the Twitter that everybody
That's
else
the only
is on.
Twitter that
I don't
matters.
even know the Twitter.
I don't know those.
I'm learning
I don't-
everything as it goes along.
I don't even know where Black Twitter is, and I'm black.
It's all good. It's not for everybody, man. Shout out
Apparently,
to
it's
y'all.
not for me either. I can't even spell.
It's a beautiful place.
There's so much shit that comes out of there, and I'm like, yo, where is this magical place that no one shows me where it's at? Like, I'm black. I'm black. Please let me in.
You gotta find it yourself, man.
Oh my God.
We're black.
But no, John Wick. We are all three of us are black.
Pointed at the fucking camera with the glasses on. That was hilarious.
John Wick is the guy. I don't know. I haven't seen the full video. I only saw like a little 2-minute clip, but it's a guy like basically reenacting with like a stunt team, reenacting the John Wick scene with with Nerf guns.
Oh, I think I've
But
seen
he's
something
like,
similar to that.
but it's dope.
Yeah,
It's
I've seen
dope.
something. We should do something like that.
Oh man,
Yeah, some of y'all can't. Some of y'all can't move like me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, right.
I played enough Call of Duty, so I'm all right, man. Wait, is that yours?
That's
Is that mine?
yours.
Oh, that's
That's
mine? Okay.
A little bit of duty.
Oh, speaking of that, we're on TikTok now. Mad Scientist Lab.
Yeah,
TikTok
Oh, you have a TikTok? You have a TikTok for this?
for this. Yes.
Wow.
Like I said,
We have so many outlets that
well, I'm just
somebody
trying
has
to
to be listening to us.
It's difficult to keep up and do creatives for everything, but I'm trying to pump out between my work and my school and this. I'm trying to at least pump out one creative per social media path per day. It's very hard. I don't think it can happen. I hope one of these two guys can help out.
Aim for the moon, man. You're going to hit the stars.
Oh God,
Unless you're aiming
that
towards
old cliche.
Unless you're aiming towards
What
the
happened to
sun,
our
you
background? I
just
thought
gonna
we were
burn
in
out.
space.
We are in space, but we're also
We spaced out.
we're also getting
Do you know who I look like now that I'm looking at? I feel like I look like fucking Roddy Piper in They Live.
Oh my God.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
And I'm fresh out of bubble gum.
And even though we're doing that in Randy Savage's voice,
I mean, this is wrestling. Typical 80s wrestler voice. Unless you're Hulk
that's
Hogan.
oh yeah.
He was trash.
Well,
who was trash?
Hulk Hogan.
Why was Hulk Hogan was trash?
Yeah.
Why? Because he said the nigger word. Oh,
He said that later.
yeah, no, I mean that was later on and everything, but I think he means in terms of in the ring and just his promos.
Yeah.
It's he's
damn! Even you?
No, I love Hulk Hogan.
Okay, I was
okay,
gonna
all
say.
right. Like, I love Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
I'm putting it out there.
All right,
love Hulk
hey,
Hogan.
hey,
Okay.
I'm with him on that one.
Okay.
Greg's gonna step back.
Terry Bollea.
Yeah.
The government.
You already.
The government.
Who was the kid? Was it Dave Chappelle? Who was
No,
like,
no,
he's
no.
like, what you got to understand is Hulk Hogan is a motherfucker from Tampa. Oh, no. It was Roy Wood Jr. He said, but at the end of the day, you got to understand that Hulk Hogan is a nigga from Tampa named Terry. I'm paraphrasing, but that's one of my favorite comedians out right now, man. It's Roy Wood Jr. It's fucking hilarious. Oh yeah,
That's
I gotta
black
put you-
dude?
Yeah.
Link me to that joint.
Oh yeah, I got to. He's so funny. He starts off all
Michael
his specials.
Shea's funny, too.
He starts off all his specials in the middle of a joke.
Oh shit.
Like he
like he just talking and then
Yeah.
like the joke is there.
no. He comes to the stage. They cheer him out. He walks out. And he's like, I don't want to give away his first joke because that shit is so funny.
Oh, okay, don't do it.
Nah,
Just
I'ma do it.
Just send it out.
I'm gonna do it because he does it for all of them. He was
Okay.
like, but how he started his special out was and you might even be able to cut this in because it'll be better. But he was like, the crowd's cheering. He walks out. He's like, but if we get rid of the Confederate flag, how would I know who the bad white people are? That's literally how he starts out the fucking special. Man. This shit is fucking hilarious.
No,
man.
that's a that's just a good ass punchline. That's not starting in the middle of a joke.
No, I'm saying that's how he starts his specials
yeah,
off.
I
Like,
like
he
that.
jumps right into it. Like, and
That's kind of how Chappelle started his last one.
Yeah. So with
I
the
know
whole
I kind of saw that, but I didn't want to be like, hey, that's like a Roy Wood thing. But I mean, it's a Chappelle thing too. It's a good stand up comedy thing.
What's the dude that used to write for Conan? And when he first started, he would come out and he would mark off like whether the joke was funny or not. Damn, is it D Wood? Not D Ray.
Is it a black guy?
Yeah, black dude. Clay posts him every now and then. Damn, what's that dude's name? I don't know, but he's funny as shit. He used to write for Conan, and SNL, but I remember way back in the day watching his stand up. He would come up on stage, you have a piece of paper, and he would be like, he would have a piece of paper, and then he would be like, he'd say the joke, and then if the joke was good, he'd be like, he'll check it off.
It sounds
I can't remember his fucking name, but now he doesn't do that no more. I mean, he's evolved and that's not his thing anymore. But if the joke was bad, then he'd be like, I can't remember his fucking name.
Who's your favorite stand up comedian?
yeah, Eddie Murphy.
That's yours?
Yeah,
Eddie's up there.
I would have to say Eddie Murphy. Because go ahead.
Man,
Go
I
ahead,
have
Jerry.
so many. I like so many. Like right now, I'm on Tom Segura because Tom Segura is funny as shit.
Yeah, Tom Segura is very funny.
But I mean,
Like of all time, just like that's where I get my baseline of comedic.
probably Chappelle. Chappelle / Red Fox, Richard Pryor.
Red Fox got some good specials. Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Like even
some of his
when he
are
was
really
older,
good, man.
when he was his older joints are good.
If you got,
Yeah, because he's getting like more into that.
well,
he
Croc-
don't,
yeah.
I don't give a fuck stage.
Yeah,
Like, I will say
So
whatever.
that's why they're so good.
Yeah.
Because my uncle is a huge fan of Red Fox.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah, so
he would come out and just tell jokes, like
Yeah.
jokes.
Like I would love to get to that point where like I could just say whatever the fuck I want and like it and
You can.
people just laugh. But no,
Yeah.
I
I mean,
it's hard to write jokes and I don't think people
look, bruh,
get how hard it is to write jokes.
but I mean,
Oh, speaking of that,
but
this Saturday,
going back to
Chris Hardwick is at the Improv, and if anybody's available, I'm trying to go.
how might roll
I mean,
It's
what
like
time is it?
$30.
How much, right?
7:45. There's also a 9:00 show
Saturday,
Saturday. There's a 9:00 show also.
maybe
9:45, I think. I'll look it up and I'll send it to you.
All right.
maybe.
I'm kind of into that because you know who he is.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, he's the nerdist.
Oh, that's all right. But do you think like comedic genius changes with times in terms of like what's relatable
Well,
and what is still relatable even though it's past their prime?
But funny's gonna be funny.
Yeah,
Funny is funny.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of comedians relate their acts to what's going on in the time, but I feel like those are the ones who are just playing. I don't want to name again like the same person I was talking about earlier. People do certain things nowadays on social media channels just for the likes.
Yeah.
And I feel like certain comedians sometimes do the same thing. They just do it for the laughs and like, okay, this is Trump's in office. I can come up with some funny shit. You know what Trump did the other day? Blah, blah, blah. That type of shit. Like,
Yeah.
nah, dog, you ain't put no thought into that. Like, because Trump already fucked up. We already know that.
Yeah.
Put some thought. Like, there. Okay, so the newest, I'm not going to give any content, but the newest Chappelle episode, he starts out with a joke, and then at the end, he brings it back, but he turns it on himself. And that shit, to me, going through that whole sequence, and the whole time he's bringing the same little piece back and forth through every joke. And that shit's fucking.
Yeah, he's masterful.
That's a master.
Yeah,
dude.
he's
mad.
He's
I
very
mean,
good at his craft. He's,
even the special where he told you the punchline.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was just watching that one the other day.
Yeah, when he told you the punchline, I mean, I saw it coming. When
I did too.
When he started going into what he
Yeah.
was talking about, I'm like, okay, I know what he's about
Then
to
I
do.
kicked her in the pussy.
Yeah, I mean, at the end. At the end of the special when he was talking about Emmett Till and the old lady.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, basically he said, "I want to tell you the punchline, and you still won't see it coming."
Oh, yeah.
And then he
But-
told you
okay,
he
okay,
told
okay.
you the was it rice and roni?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, stovetop stuffing. It was a
you're
stove.
mixing them together.
No. No. He told you this is the punchline. Then I kicked her in the pussy, and then he gave you an example without telling you
The
that he was
stovetop was on the newest one.
no,
Yes, it was.
no, it was not.
Yes, it was.
That was how he was showing you that was on that special.
Oh, so it was two different joints.
Yeah, no. He told you the punchline. He's like, the punchline of the special is, then I kicked her in the pussy.
Yeah.
Then he kind of
Oh yeah,
he kind of jumped out of it.
the two together.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
okay.
then he told the story about how he
then
grew
I
up.
kicked her in the
Yeah,
pussy.
then he told the story. Then he went into telling the story about how he grew up in Silver Spring, not DC. People think he's ghetto, but he's not. He kind of misdirected you. He's like a comedian.
Yeah.
He's like a magician, and then he's like, the guy's mother came and said, oh, one of his mothers came and said, we don't have any more stovetop stuffing for you. Then I kicked her in the pussy. I knew what he was doing right there. I was like, okay, I didn't see that coming. I like how he did that.
Yeah, that joke was hilarious.
But I get the point. But then at the end of the special, he started talking about Emmett Till, talking about how the lady had lied, ended up getting him killed, and then on her deathbed, she admitted that she lied, and then I kicked her in the pussy. Like he told you what the punchline of the whole shit was, and you still never saw it.
So that
So he
was
did it
the
twice.
entire, pretty much the whole show was the punchline out. He pulled out.
Yeah, he told you what his ending joke was going to be.
Yeah. Damn.
He's
That's
a
some crazy-
master, bro.
That's a master shit.
Yeah.
Because it distracts you from everything else.
Yeah, but that's how captive. Like it's a belief in yourself.
It's an art.
Yeah,
it's definitely an art.
It's definitely an art.
It's a belief in yourself and just being a generally funny person. That means you could talk about anything
And
and
then
bring
just
it
make it
right
funny.
back around to
Yep.
being funny. Like my favorite comedian of all time is probably, I'm not even gonna say probably, because this is who I first started listening to.
I already know. You posted them this week.
Who?
No, keep going. Go.
Nah, this is Richard Pryor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Richard Pryor is my favorite comedian of
Yeah.
all time.
Yo, one of my favorite jokes by him was the joint where he lit the match on fire.
Yeah.
And he was like, "This is Richard Pryor."
She was like, I gotta sit back and watch all these motherfuckers tell Richard Pryor jokes. What's this? Richard Pryor running down the street. The fuck?
Yo, that was one of the funniest jokes he ever said. Dog.
Oh man, he said some shit, bro.
I know. Like I go back and I watch
But
like
it's
old
different.
stand up.
It's different types of comedians. Like it's different types of jokes. It's different types of ways to structure a joke.
Yeah. It's so
But-
that's why I'm so disappointed that I lost that phone because I had a bunch of shit that I wrote and
You still haven't gotten that phone back?
man, I don't know. They actually called me the other day. Uber called me. It was like, yeah, driver said you left a phone in their car. Blah blah blah.
Man, get your phone back.
I need that
Get
phone.
that shit
I need to get that phone because
You
I
have a
got
car.
I got jokes like a motherfucker. Yeah, but I'm not trying to drive a South Riding.
Dude, you gotta go. Dude, that's where I had to get my
Well-
phone from.
Well, I'm about to do it. It's probably the same dude.
I had to go to Aldi to get my phone.
I'm gonna call that
Aldi.
motherfucker back
Is
because
it
I
Aldi?
need them jokes.
yeah,
dog.
the ALDI Aldi.
DIE. Yeah.
There's an E in it.
Aldi, like Aldi, Virginia.
Oh, I thought you said.
Oh,
I thought you said Aldi, like Aldi,
Like
the
we're
grocery store.
like we're
No, I
like
thought he meant like the fucking.
no, not the
Yeah,
grocery store.
yeah.
I'm talking about like Aldi, Virginia. Like
oh,
I didn't even know
shit.
there was a place
Yeah,
named
I
that.
might have to do it.
I never even knew. I never knew. It was a
Sunday
place like
mornings. I'm not trying.
that. And that was my first iPhone. That was the iPhone 1. I dropped that shit in the parking lot when I worked out at Dulles,
All right.
and some lady picked it up, and she got in my phone, called my mother, and said, "Hey, because I have it, mom." In the phone. So she's like, boom, called your mom. She's like, hey, this lady called and said you dropped your phone. I'm like, fuck. Like, it's an iPhone 1.
Yeah,
Or one of the first.
that was the hot shit back then.
Yeah, I had that shit jailbroken. I was on T-Mobile paying like $50 a month. I had it
It was
good.
built out of brick and cement.
Right.
The early days.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, fuck that. I need my phone. So I like left work and went to go get my phone out in fucking
Keep going. I
Aldi.
meant to bring those pads, but I forgot.
Well, it's all good.
Yeah, we good.
But
Go,
dude,
keep going.
Aldi, if y'all don't know where Aldi, Virginia is, my dude, like that's where like the rich Redskins live.
Oh, that's like Ashburn.
That's where
Lowry,
Martin
too.
Lawrence's house is at, or was at. I don't know if he still lives out
Martin
there.
Lawrence, the comedian.
Martin Lawrence lived in Virginia, bro.
I didn't know that. Oh, is that when he did that joke where he like passed out or something? Or was that L.A.?
That was in L.A.
Oh, okay.
No. I mean his home, like his home.
Oh, I didn't know that.
House.
I didn't know
Big
that.
ass house.
It's probably still there.
Lots of land.
He should be out there drunk. Oh, well,
Yeah, oh,
now
yeah.
that we're on that,
Yeah.
and we're still kind of on the entertainment beaker.
Oh, I thought you said
Beaker.
you weren't doing the beaker no more.
The
No, I
entertainment
said
beaker.
I wasn't doing the thing.
This whole thing is the
So
entertainment.
hold on, the
beaker.
entertainment beaker, ladies and gentlemen, always remember, is a container of entertainment.
Yeah.
All right.
But what you want to talk about? You know that it dropped today.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be like I know a lot of our friends were excited and other people were excited.
That movie's gonna be ass.
That don't look like some shit.
I saw who directed it. I saw Will Smith.
No, James Cameron.
James Cameron didn't direct that.
He was a part of it.
Is he producing it?
He might have produced it.
He probably supplied the cameras.
Can you pull it up
He's like-
there so we
Have you
can-
seen it?
So yeah, I
So-
watched
so-
it. Yeah, I watched it.
So basically, what we're getting around to is the trailer for Bad Boys 3.
Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boys for Life. So Bad
for
Boys
Life.
3. Yeah.
So Bad Boys 3, Bad Boys for Life. See, that would have been better if it was 4. Bad Boys for Life.
Or it would have been better if they just let it fucking go.
Yeah. Because, dude, Martin Lawrence is like,
If they did it like fucking 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, I would have been hyped. But like, no, man, like get out
So
of
do
here.
you feel that same way? Well, I won't.
About
Hold on,
what?
let's
About
talk
what?
about this.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say about like, who wants to see another Friday movie? Do you?
I'm
I
done.
want to see another Friday movie.
I mean, I do too, but
It has to
hold
be.
that-
It has to be.
That's what it's supposed to be.
They gotta have kids. They gotta have fucking. It has to be real.
Yeah.
I don't want these fucking fat ass Martin Lawrence that's drunk as hell all the time.
I did like the part where he had to like he like towards the end of the trailer, motherfucker had glasses on. He's like, "Damn, I should have got these a year ago." He's like, "I told you should have been wearing glasses."
Yeah.
Because that at least, you know what I'm saying, shows that the motherfucker realizes that he's looking old out here. Like, you looking washed, bro.
Oh no, it's Bad Boys. Wait. Oh.
I know.
Wait. There's a 4. Oh.
No.
Yeah, Bad Boys 3. Okay, no, I was right.
I don't.
2020,
I'm
that
gonna
one right
play.
there.
Oh, no.
My mic is going
not-
limp. Whoa, hold on.
I didn't even hear what you said.
He said his mic is going limp.
I've got it right here.
Hey, relax.
Yeah, just tighten the screws, man.
No, don't tighten too much because he rocking that joint.
Yeah, tighten that screw right there.
Just
Relax. All right. There you go.
That one right there.
I'm calm.
Which one? Oh, this one.
That one. And whatever, is this one
This
right
you
here?
can't
Doing
do
it?
I don't have the thing. I
that's-
need it for this one
Do
too.
we need a
What's
tool
wrong
for
with
this?
y'all?
Nothing.
Hey.
It's
What is y'all
It's
doing
me.
to these microphones?
No,
I haven't been down
We
here.
don't have the same connection you have.
Oh, shit. Oh, I think I might got two more.
his joint says like newer.
Newware.
Yeah, you got the knee wear.
Yeah, shout out to
it's
shout
not-
out
it's
shout out to Fat Kid Deals on Twitter.
It's actually the same company. Ours is from China and yours is from like somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
That is the only difference down there.
America.
Sounds so wrong.
America.
I
kid.
don't want to play the trailer
See,
because
you-
I don't want to
see-
slow anything down. But I was not that impressed. I'm just saying. I was watching. I'm like,
I got a little
seen
tight.
it 3 times.
I got a little excited. I ain't gonna front.
I think I will like.
I got a little slow dance chubby on that one.
Shout out to Mike, Big Mike. You were a little too excited. Bad Boys 3 sucks.
Y'all missed that one.
We haven't watched it yet, though. So
No, you haven't watched it yet.
we haven't watched it.
Do you want me to slow everything
Hey,
down?
homework, folks. Go watch the trailer
Yeah,
for
go
Bad
watch-
Boys
go-
for Life.
Bad Boys for Life.
Even
Go
though it's
watch the
Bad
trailer.
Boys 3.
We'll
it
talk.
should-
We'll talk about it again next week.
it should-
and
it should
I'll
be-
remember. We'll talk about. So after you watch it,
All right.
we'll talk about it again
All
next
right,
week.
that's fine.
Okay.
we talk about how fat Martin Lawrence's head looks.
Thank you. That's all I'm talking about.
So are you upset that his head looks
And he
fat?
sound drunk the whole fucking
Well,
time.
you know he had a stroke. Come on now.
Man,
Knock on wood.
he had like 3 strokes.
You are the most awful people I've ever
I'm not
met.
being awful. I'm just telling you what my honest opinion of the movie was. Look, I feel like I'm gonna be 100%.
This is how you sound right now.
No, that's how
He's
no.
had a stroke, goddammit.
Dog. No, he hasn't. Like it hasn't been publicly said, but he's right. That's exactly how I felt.
That's what
that he
that heat.
sounded.
That's what that heat situation was. That was a stroke. He had a stroke
Well, he had a stroke
back in like the 90s.
and I'm
The
telling
90s.
you, and I feel like fucking Will Smith is carrying that whole fucking movie. Like the trailer, like guess who's the first person that steps out of the car? Will Smith. Then it pans over to fucking Martin Lawrence. Then it's all right. Martin Lawrence says his little side comment, and then it goes into another scene. Will Smith is doing the whole fucking thing. Like
I don't want him to be the punchline man.
he is the punchline man, dog. You see it in the fucking movie.
Look, man,
Well, it's a trailer.
What did he say? He's like, I'll ride with you one more time. I'll ride.
He was like, I want to talk to his soul.
I'm sorry, but it sounds.
Yeah,
It
his
looks
ass.
bad, man. It looks bad. I'm sorry.
I'll ride with you one more time, Mike.
This is-
My Larry.
I'm fucked up, Mike.
hey, look.
My
all
toes
right,
is tingling, Mike.
So we're gonna bring this. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna bring this back next
I
week
can't feel my hands, Mike.
because I 100% guarantee when you watch it, you're gonna see what we're like. Let's not influence, but you're gonna see what we're talking about. And everybody was like, "Oh my god, I can't wait!" I'm like, "Yo, when y'all see this movie, it's gonna be fucking garbage." I'm telling you.
Why the side of my face drooping, Mike? I can't feel my fucking fingers,
He
Mike.
might have balls palsy.
He ain't got Bell's
palsy.
He
Not
got-
balls palsy. What is
No,
balls palsy?
I was an accident.
got
I know somebody who has
balls
Bell's
palsy.
palsy.
I know
so-
somebody
My
with
balls are
Bell's
palsy.
palsy too, and I know people who had
When they
strokes.
vibrate.
And Bart had a stroke. Mike, I don't know if I can ride with you on this one, Mike.
Fuck you, Greg.
Why I got the gun on me, Mike?
Hey, somebody that had been through all that shit should not have a gun on them. I'm sorry.
Somebody take my
All right,
gun
what's
from
the
me.
next subject?
I can't load my gun,
got-
Mike.
Randy, oh jeez.
Randy Savage has returned.
And fucking
King
Joe
of the
Joe
Ring.
Pant,
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
and Joe Joey Pants is fucking screaming even more than ever in that.
Oh yeah,
He
like,
was
yo.
drinking the Pepto. He had the Pepto.
I'm like, yo,
motherfuckers.
I'm like, yo,
he said-
relax a little bit, dog.
He said, "Fuck Wusa, huh?"
At this point, like, he was like, "You killed somebody else. This is carnage, is you." I'm like,
You need to stop.
It's a
tripping 'cause
cornball
you-
I
action
don't know.
flick.
here's my assessment of
I've
Bad
got
Boys
the
3.
buttery
Fucking
I'm gonna
assessments.
sum it up right now.
All right, let's listen to Jared Smith.
It's more of it's basically 1 and 2 combined, and it's just a bunch of I'm not doing. I'm gonna go see it
because
but
you're
I'm
a
not
fan.
hyped.
We're all fans.
Yeah, I'm a fan of both of them,
Dude,
but
I was-
I'm not hyped about it.
I was in
But you're still gonna watch it.
I was in
Oh,
6th
yeah.
grade when Bad Boys 1 came out.
I saw it in the theater.
I was in college when
RJ.
Bad
Shut up.
Boys
These
2 came out.
motherfuckers are as old as dirt.
Fuck you, RJ. I know what you're about to say, you bitch ass.
Lizards.
Before my time on the Nintendo 64.
I was.
Did you ever play Nintendo 64? You
Of course I
baby
did.
ass?
Yes, I did.
That was his first system.
I had the Rumble Pack. No,
Hey,
Greg
what was your first?
Robinson.
What was your first system?
My first personal system that somebody bought for me was a
Right.
Genesis. But my first. Whoa, hold on. Relax.
Okay,
I'm relaxed.
I had one too.
I had.
I bought one. I think I bought mine on.
So the first system I ever played was the original Nintendo. The first system that was bought for me was
okay. So the question
Sega.
was,
All right.
what was the one that you had in your house, in your room, that you played by yourself?
Sega.
Yeah, Genesis.
Okay, that was like
That-
my third or fourth system.
Jesus.
When Jared was growing up with ColecoVision. The ball going back and forth,
I'm not that fucking old, bitch.
up and down.
I did play a Formula One on Atari.
He had
though.
the ET they buried in the desert.
I did play Atari on Formula One, but I'm more of a gamer than you.
You will stop this
Lies and fabrication.
shenanigan.
No, I'm not a gamer anymore.
Well-
not as hardcore as I used to.
RJ beats all of the achievements on games.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Yeah.
What's
see,
your gamer tag?
uh,
Give it out, man.
it's which one? Well, the one that I'm
Oh.
with the
Man, you
one
got
that I'm
both of them?
currently
See?
okay. So I'll break my character for a moment. Is I'm forever dope.
I'm forever dope on
I'm
what?
forever dope.
Is that the one with all the completed
Yeah, the ones that I'm currently
That's
working on. All
Xbox?
complete. Yeah,
check
Xbox.
that shit
Xbox.
out. Man.
I'm
Yeah,
forever dope.
I'm forever
Holla
dope.
at your boy.
He literally goes through the games
Yeah,
and
all.
beats all
I
of.
spend $60. I want all the
He
gamer
wants it.
score.
I want
5
it.
G's,
R.I.P.
10 G's.
R.I.P. Randy Savage.
Randy Savage.
Nah, he's
Jared's
better. He ain't-
tired of me.
Never die, you never die, even though I'm tired.
Oh,
That's what
my
I have
heart
to
is
live with
already
right here.
straining
Boom.
from talking like this.
It's the
I
sunglasses.
have to deal with this audio when
Man,
I
go-
edit
You have
this.
to. You have to.
I have to listen to this like over and over and over.
But you're gonna love it though.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, so
All
what are we
right. Well,
talking
so we'll
about
pick
next?
a different voice. You want a different voice?
No, I just want to go to the next subject.
Oh, the subject. All right. Let's.
Oh, we got to do this before we
Yeah,
go.
before we go,
we're
okay.
close to an hour.
Yeah.
I told you that. What I tell you was
No,
gonna
it's
go
fine.
quick. It was
No,
gonna go
no,
quick.
we're good, man.
Let's go ahead and do the knowing your shit segment this week.
Hey, yo, knowing your shit, son. Shout out to J. Joe.
Oh, jeez.
It's all good.
All right,
Go and see your spiel.
all right. Let me go into my spiel because this
For real.
it's still about knowing shit, and this is the other reason why we have this background, because the knowing your shit segment this week was I gotta have to pull it up because I don't remember, and I don't want to pull it up on there
Because we
because
can't.
we're trying to keep this shit smooth. This week.
Well, we
Keep it
can't read it.
smooth.
Like, I can't.
That background.
This is
dope,
Earth,
though.
right?
That is Earth.
Yeah,
It-
thank
or
God.
it could be. It could be another planet in the future.
It's Earth. Secret answer. It's Earth.
I just
Cut your
stop-
fucking lights off
Yeah,
at
you-
night.
Yeah,
when you
cut your
don't-
lights off so you don't have to fucking. So you can see real stars. Like,
You're
see those?
killing all of us.
Those are the stars you could see if you didn't have these. These on.
He's.
Don't point at my hair, Jared.
And for the
Haircut
for the
still
listeners,
fresh.
I'm pointing at we have a map of Italy at night
Satellite
from the answer to the question of the week, which is
Question of the week.
that's a game time. So who wants to win a shout out on this week's show? FYI, players can't win 2 weeks in a row. That is to check
Rebecca.
everyone. Oh yeah, well, you just gave her.
Did she
extra shout
answer?
out. She did. And she didn't answer. No,
Oh,
I think she read that. But
thanks for answering last week though, Rebecca.
thanks for answering last week. And we had a few answers this week, and I don't want to name the person because we're not gonna name them just because I want to give them a chance to win again next week. Since, like I said, 2 people can't win the same in a row. So this week, I posted a video, or we posted a video of, it was a short clip of astronauts doing a spacewalk on the International Space Station, also called ISS. And there was a 2-part question where the question was, to win, you had to answer both of the question, the 2 parts of the questions, and you had to inbox us the answers and share the episode. The person who won had already shared the episode. I didn't specify video or audio. This person had shared the iTunes, so I was like, all right, fine, I'll let it go. But next time it's got to be the video.
Okay.
The question was, how far is ISS, International Space Station, from Earth? The answer to that question is, which you can see from the background above us or behind us,
Above us. Right?
we are 254 miles above Italy right now
Italy.
on the International Space. This picture is from the International Space Station, which
Okay.
is 254 miles above Earth.
So how far is where can we go if we went 254 miles right now?
If we went 250 miles above Earth,
No, I mean
No,
on
just in
Earth.
general.
On Earth. Where
Just
we
in general.
ending up at?
probably maybe Myrtle Beach.
Hell no.
250 miles? Like, what do you mean?
That's not 250 miles.
Well, okay.
No,
Well, what do you think 250 miles
I
is?
would say
Probably
200.
like Rocky Mount, North Carolina, something like that.
No, or somewhere in upper Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Oh,
it.
if you go
mountain,
north,
yeah.
upper
Yeah, 'cause-
Pennsylvania.
I would say
Okay.
about
Dude,
200.
Richmond is like 126 from here.
Okay. So Myrtle
So-
Beach is not 200 miles?
Myrtle Beach is like, yeah, no, that's far, bro.
Oh, it's not as far.
No, it's far. What?
I don't know how
between
far
here
Myrtle
and
Beach
Richmond.
is. Yeah. No, between
Here and where we're at right
Myrtle
now.
Beach
Myrtle
and
Beach
here.
is-
In my basement.
Myrtle
Look
Beach
it
is-
up. Look it up. Look it
I'm
up.
about to. Myrtle Beach is way farther from. Here.
No, I think Myrtle Beach is like an 8 or 9 hour drive. Dude.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
8.
yeah, I think that's a.
So how
that's a-
far do you think 254 miles is?
I would say about 4 hours.
Myrtle
worth
Beach
of
is
driving.
362 miles. So maybe Charlotte, North
Wait,
Carolina.
you said how far is it?
262.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All the things I just said. Have
Wait,
no
where?
weight.
Myrtle Beach is what?
From Richmond or from here?
From here,
Myrtle Beach is
From
how
here?
much?
362 miles.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
Charlotte,
Take
North-
an hour off
Charlotte,
of that.
Charlotte, North Carolina is fuck. I just saw it. 316 miles.
okay, so
I said Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Hold on. Let me see.
so from Northern Virginia. Well, it goes
Oh,
between 250.
197. Close.
Okay, so basically 3 states on the East Coast,
No, it's a state. No?
or a state and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, so
State and some change.
state and some change on the East Coast. I would say.
How far is it?
254.
All right, Raleigh, North Carolina is 220 miles.
Okay, so from Northern Virginia to Raleigh, North Carolina, basically, roughly. Let's do it this way. Okay, from DC
I say Fayetteville.
to Fayetteville. DC to Fayetteville
Fayetteville.
is how far the
Well, yeah.
International Space System station is from the Earth, above Earth.
Shout out to North Carolina.
Another little
Take your shirt off, twist it around your head.
It's been like hell.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
beat me to
sorry,
that shit, man.
Sorry.
another little twist,
be
or
New
not a
York.
twist, another little tidbit as with the International Space System. It takes about 90 minutes for the International Space Station to orbit the Earth, which is 25,000 miles around. So yeah, they go around quick. We take a whole 24 hours. They take an hour and 90 minutes.
They moving.
But they moving like 25,000 miles per hour. Yeah, they moving.
What if they hit a little piece of debris? That should rip right through that
Well,
motherfucker.
that's part of like this whole thing that I like. There's all kinds of debris floating around up there.
What about the force field?
The force field, when small debris hits the when small debris hits the atmosphere, it does burn up. But
I'm talking about the force field of the space station.
they don't
It's
have no
no
fucking
move.
force field, bro.
What?
It's a space.
If something hits that shit, they're fucking done.
Did you say a force field?
They're done. If something hits, if any piece of that, see, this is the thing. The space junk that's floating around there, that they have to worry about that shit. They have to worry about that shit.
So what was Captain Kirk talking about?
Captain Kirk, huh? Anyway,
I couldn't keep a straight face. I'm sorry, yo.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
Hey, whole time fucking the Millennium Falcon was flying through a fucking meat asteroid field, just bouncing off shit.
That's just fake.
Because that's that's because it's.
We need to pull.
I can't speak properly.
We need to pull it. That's where we need to sit at next
It's
week.
because it's the Millennium Falcon.
Write it down. We'll talk about it next.
Oh, I will never forget that.
Okay, so
I want to sit. in
I answered the
Millennium
first part of the
Falcon.
question. The second part of the question was, what astronauts have the longest spacewalk in space? But again, you have to watch the video to understand what a spacewalk is. Basically, a spacewalk for the listeners is when they go outside of the International Space Station, or back in the day when they had the shuttle system, they would go out and they would do repairs or they would do upgrades on the International Space Station.
Andre 3000.
The longest was actually, hold up. It was 8 hours and 56 minutes. I forgot who did it. Let me find it.
We don't know the answers to our own
I
questions.
knew the answer, but I can't remember every fucking thing.
He may have did that, but Dub C fucking Crip walked all the way across the stage during the Up in Smoke tour.
He didn't trip.
I mean-
walk.
Yeah, he did.
Motherfucker, you spend fucking 8 almost 9 hours in a fucking spacesuit and then holla
He
at me.
hopped all the way across the stage.
Please. Okay, so it was 8 hours 56 minutes. The walk was performed by NASA astronauts, Americans by the way, Jim Voss and Susan Helms on March 11th, 2001.
Good for them.
They were basically working on the International Space Station, and guess the winner of the weekly contest for the shout out was Jay Joseph.
Hey,
J. Joe.
Shout out to Jay Joseph.
we pop the top for you.
Yeah,
Pop the top.
Pop a top.
And congratulations for knowing your shit.
Knowing your shit. Always remember to make your next
Your next move, your best, move.
Thank you, Greg.
Motivated moving solutions.
Yeah. Hey, Jay.
If you're in the
Jay has always been very good to
DC,
me.
Maryland, Virginia, Northern Virginia area, and you need to move, Motivated Moving Solutions.
I'm gonna pull. I got the information. I'm gonna pull that up.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, just add it in post.
I can add that in post.
We're in
However,
space.
I have it.
I mean,
on here.
he's moved people to New York.
Do you guys want to take
He
another
moves-
shot?
He's moved people everywhere.
Yeah, he'll take you wherever you need. No, I'm good.
I'm down, RJ.
Y'all can
No,
have
maybe
at
I
it.
should be good. Maybe I should be good.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
can
think it
have
should
at
be
it.
good.
If
Say
Greg
so.
says no, then maybe
I said
maybe
no to myself. I don't know about y'all. You're home.
I'm good.
All right, cool.
I am beyond comprehension right now.
We're good right now.
We're in space. That
We're
just tells
in
you how
space.
far I'm gone.
We're at 254 miles above space right now.
Okay.
So in relation,
Stop breathing like that in the mic.
That's my fucking.
It's weird.
That's my space sound.
in relation, that's Long Island. We're on Long Island.
We're on Long Island from space,
But
New York.
but in Italy.
I think okay.
Now,
So what else we got? That was the winner.
That was the winner.
so-
We gave him the shout out.
So what we should
make
do-
your motivated moving solutions. Make your next move your best move. I don't have the phone number right now.
Hey, yo, we love you, bro. I'm taking my shirt off.
Yeah, and you know what? That is a wrap. That's been episode 10 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Shit.
That is Jared Smith.
Smith.
This is RJ. I do not know how to pronounce your last name, brother.
It's Stein.
But this is RJ the Pizza Man. I swear to God, if he slaps you, it will hurt. Trust me.
Thanks, Greg.
I'm your man, Greg Rob. You don't need to know the rest of that.
Hold up before we do that.
Before.
Oh, damn. I'm going to sign this off and everything.
Yeah, you signed us off without giving all the other shit.
Hold on, we got a duck.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Look up. Follow the links.
The link's behind us, baby.
Instagram, Facebook,
But wait,
Twitter.
I got one thing real quick.
All right,
Twitter.
What,
You know how- Hey, for all y'all, if you really want to shut a motherfucker up, they want to keep talking
Oh,
all
my
the
God.
goddamn time.
You know what? I think we should save that for next week
Really?
because I might be telling a couple more motherfuckers to do that this week. You know what I'm about?
So before Greg hurts
No.
What's going on?
No, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Man, that was
You
a
want to
good
talk
one.
about that?
I was gonna end it.
I mean,
yeah,
hey,
let's
I was gonna end it on that.
Let's
hey,
do it.
whole time. If you want to shut the motherfucker up,
Really?
you start being like, "Hey, thanks guys for coming out." You know, I said, been a great crowd. That's Jared Smith. That's RJ Steinbacher.
You don't want to get rid of us.
That's Baca.
Fuck off.
I'm Greg Robinson. This is the Mad Scientist Podcast.
I think RJ, my Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
What'd I say?
I think
Mad Scientist.
my Scientist podcast. Yeah.
Hey man, I've been
It's
drinking
the
too.
lab. It's the lab. Because when we build the lab, it's gonna be the lab.
The lab.
Like we're gonna be doing lab shit, like
Fucking
technology. We're gonna be doing experiments in the background.
We're gonna
all
be
kinds of
building
shit.
space.
We'll be building
And I think RJ needs to have the fucking glasses on every fucking time.
Hold on.
Oh, do I?
Actually, no.
No.
I'll
No,
bring
because
you.
I like the reflection.
I mean, I'll bring you some. You can't have
I'm
those.
currently wearing Greg's glasses because he allowed me to cut a promo.
Hey man, that's my guy. I let him do it.
Oh, yeah. All
Hey.
right. Episode 10.
Hey.
Signing out.
Y'all see the social media, follow, like,
Yeah,
share,
look above
subscribe,
us.
all the way. There's more. There's YouTube. There's TikTok. There's fucking what's the other ones? All of them. Deezer, Stitcher, iTunes, Stitcher, Lip Sync,
What about
everything.
I'll ask you afterwards.
What's that?
Nah.
Oh, no social media.
No, it's a format. I just want to know.
Okay. Well, I guess we're signing off. We're at. I really wanted to do 120.
And we're going to do the clap for the ending sequence. Jared Smith, put your hands together so you can clap with us on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. World champion, Mad Podcast Scientist Lab, whatever it may be. Oh, yeah.
And the cream will rise. Yeah.
All right.
Yo, we out.
Yeah. All right.
Hold up. We got to get to the joint.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever.
Oh, thank God.
We're still on. Give it a couple seconds.
Audio Skulls all day.
I can't believe that. Thanks, guys.
Your energy came back for real.
Well, you guys
Yeah.
We're at 110. I like it.
You can't have
That was
an
only an
opinion
hour
on
and 10?
something.
All right, good.
Haven't even tried.
Yeah, that's good. Exactly.